Greetings, mortals. Remember in the last one we found a load of dead frigates in the depths of space. We want those dead frigates, so we're sending out ships to go grab them. Unfortunately, they are really quite far from my centre of operation, Nuclean. And obviously the UC have a few things to deal with as well. Although I apparently have an entire fleet. The first fleet. Because for some ungodly reason, my faction built another fleet. Let me have a look at this. So, Starjack Home Guard is 2 escorts for some reason. This fleet should be topped up. But it's not. So, first fleet should be definitely dropped down. Every single one of these fleets should have 5. Let me have a look at the numbers. There should be 5 escorts, if I remember correctly. Edit. What's the escort? Escort assault is 5 escorts, 1 frigate, and a fuel tanker. They are not. Sick Fleet doesn't even have all the escorts. So there's a few issues currently ongoing in my empire. Research is going nicely. We have fast mining and research labs. Then we'll push into more weaponized equipment. And of course we do have a few construction ships going on as well. What we've got? So the Speedle home base is currently building an escort. Eternia Prime is building nothing. We have resource shortages. Ugh. And Nuclean 6 is queued for colonisation. How do I get rid of that? Because still trying. There's definitely an issue here because Nuclean 6 is still queued for colonisation. It's obviously not, because I can see it. I can see it's got colonisation being done because it's colonised. So I don't know about that one. I think there's just a weird glitch. We're going to ignore it for now. And I also think that's why it's not building any more ships, because it's saving the money for the colony ship. And I can't stop that. I don't know how to stop that. I full on told it not to. And it's still trying. So right now, yeah, there's not really much we can do. So I'm going to have to just build things manually. But yeah, it's going great. Let's get 2 more construction ships up and running. That would be good. This is still doing nothing, low on resources. And this is steadily building things. And also repairing things. So yeah, this is where we currently are. All of my forces are based around my home world. And we are expanding greatly. But right now, I have to figure out how to stop this colonizer from being here. That's weird. See how everything is moving on nicely. If I zoom into here, everything gets really glitchy. There's certain levels where of zooming in, but there's big issues. So I'm assuming that's why this is going to be early access. See? Fine. Smooth. Delicious. Zoomed in. Look at that frame rate. Just 1 step up, it's fine. Weird. So there's a few glitches. Obviously we still have the colonizer glitch. Both our construction ships are now out on the field as well. I'm actually just going through stuff. So as you can see, we have a lot of cargo in transit. No tourists. Yes. And I'm currently assigning my new construction ships to try and grab as many of those new ships as possible. Now what I need to do, as you can see, is look for certain things. We need Hexadorium. We need Caslon. We are minus 43 Caslon a second currently. Yes. So we need more of that. Of course, right now we're not building anything because of this. I don't know how to get rid of this. I genuinely think it's a big issue. I am thinking... Oh, that is actually really useful. I'm actually thinking what we need to do, this will be a weird one, is abandon the planet? Maybe you have to abandon the planet? I'm still not sure. Like, it's still asking for a colonizer. Which is insane. Because obviously we can't colonize it. It's colonized. But here we are, asking for a colonizer still. So whatever. How do I... Okay, it's now my capital. Still queued for colonizer. I don't know. I think that's just a glitch. We're going to just have to deal with it. And now we can't turn this back into our home world. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Eternia Prime. How good are you, Nuclean 5? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, we'll deal with it. Independent colony of Macaras encountered. No, don't just tell me. I don't care about you. Restricted trade agreement displeased with us. Yeah, I actually might trade with you. We have made a breakthrough from repairing the destroyer. Ooh. We have our very first destroyer. It's abandoned, but we just put crew on it, I think. So we've made a breakthrough. What's the breakthrough? Proton ionization. What's this? Agent has evaded detection successfully doing a mission. The Luther's coalition offers to end our war. Who are they? Who are these guys? The Captain learned about the chorus on large crustaceans, distinctive facial mandibles. Yeah, obviously. But either way, this destroyer is under construction. Once this is operational, we'll actually use this as part of our fleet. It is the biggest ship we have because we cannot yet build destroyers. And even if we get all the other ships operational, we don't have anything because, of course, they're frigates. So that is the biggest ship currently available, the Sovereign of Faltir, and that'll be our flagship. Everything else will be just a toy. Now, according to this, we could get, medium construction ships, which we already have, I think. Oh, we could medium construction ships for bigger things, go for a small spaceport, and get the beginnings of our interstellar destroyers up and running. Now, right now, we don't really need that, so we're going to get the expanded and the expanded construction. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff being prepped. Because let's face it, right now, getting all the equipment and resources up is significantly more important than anything else, although I will actually take shipboarding. Shipboarding is one of those way up there things, which will allow us to start taking other things. So once research labs are done, shipboarding early beam weapons. And then we can work on many, many other things. Like hyperdrive tech is still massively up there. Logistics, what would this give me? What would it doesn't actually say. What will you give me? Troop maintenance savings. Boarding assault strength. So there's many good things we can grab. Railguns might be nice. Missile weapons, early beam. There's so many things. But anyway, that's what we're going. This is our current research. And let's see this slowly get built and then use up all our money, which is never, ever growing past 42k. And just like that, the Sovereign of Faltir is now mine. This is now my ship. So this is going to be, let's see, join the Starjackal Home Guard. The Starjackal Home Guard now has a destroyer. And it seems to be building other ships at last, but yeah. This is ours. This is now mine. Look at that. Waiting for fuel tanker. Oh my god. It's got the better warp drive than anything else I have. That's an issue, isn't it? Its warp drive is better than me because it's an actual warp drive. So while everything else is still going, obviously Starjackal Home Guard is now the most powerful fleet in existence because of the one destroyer. Decline. And we are still building and growing. So the first fleet's being refit. They are my main assault force right now because obviously they're 12 frigates. They're my entire force which the AI decided to build. But we still need more money. We still need more expansion. And we are actually expanding stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like Ussel is where a lot of my forces are hanging out because the enemy keeps attacking from here. Which is why there is a 7th Fleet guarding this mining station. 7th Fleet's role is defending. It is still set to that? Yes. Obviously it's just hanging out here right now because it keeps getting attacked. We obviously have mining stations going up across multiple places. But the problem is the more mining stations, the more bases I have. The more bases, the more upkeep there is. Sometimes it's worth just having hundreds of mining ships rather than a load of transport ships. Because obviously you're not paying for transport, you're not paying for the mining, that's the civilian sector. You are paying for the massive stations you're building, which are in orbit around these planets instead. So all these stations being built, it's costing me a lot of money. Of which a lot of mine is still waiting for the colonizer, because that's the way, they've screwed me over. Now, over on this front of being screwed over, we are still finding all of these abandoned ships. All frigates, all heavy damage, of course. Yes, I know. So these are all frigates we want. Obviously, our ships are finally arriving to deal with them, which means we should be gathering this entire fleet of ships. Now, I can just melt them down in the forges, which will give me all of the technology they have, which will be great. Alternatively, I can use them for combat. Because obviously they will be significantly better. Build MS1. Yes, why not? Another station. They'll be significantly more powerful. I'm just gonna, maybe I should just let the colony ship get built. I don't know. But yeah, this is a decision I'm going to have to make 5 times. And I think we should keep them. I genuinely think we should keep them. Tell you what, I do like the design better than my design. But then again, I don't know. They look suspiciously like the pirate ships which keep attacking me, don't they? Fully cleaned up, they look suspiciously like the pirate ships. We may have found where they came from. This race right here. Great. Yeah, they all look very suspiciously like the pirate ships. Although they are different designs. Oh no, it's on its side, never mind. Okay, what do you want? Do you want me to build a mining station? You do too. You tell me about the research. Research is fine, and this is up and running. So we're going to add these all to the home guard. The home guard is going to expand back to where it should be, on the front line of war. And while waiting for these still to go, it's taking a while. My money keeps going over the limit, and that colony ship appears to still be checked. It appears to still be there. Oh, it's finally put the colony ship. The colony ship has finally buggered off. Oh, cool. We're going to recolonize our own new planet. Yes. I don't know why that's a good thing, but there you are. Wait. Oh, look at that. My fuel ship has just arrived to deploy fuel and then immediately go and get retrofitted and leave. Great. And now that we've actually got the colony ship built, it's actually asking me to, you know, build regular things. It's no longer having issues and the colony ship is built. Will it colonise the world we've already colonised? I'll be curious to find out, because these aren't going anywhere. I mean, they're not going anywhere to such an extent that this one literally just arrived. Literally just arrived. And the other 3 are going to take forever to get back up and running. So we're going to leave them. They're going to be given to us one after another. We're going to go see if that colony ship colonises our own planet. You know, I never did see where the colony ship went. I literally never saw where the colony ship went. I'm very, very curious. Is that it? No. So the 6th fleet is being repaired over here, apparently under construction. So this is now building a space station. The 6th fleet is now apparently hanging out at Nucleon 6, which is great. I have a lot of ships here, as you can see. But with the colonization ship under construction, we have now gone back to building stuff again, I think. I genuinely cannot tell. I moved all my ships over here for a screenshot. Just getting some retrofitting going on. The Starjack Home Guard is my most powerful force, of course, because I've got the new frigate. But the 1st fleet I may actually send into battle. Because I'm pretty sure we need to wipe out some of these pirates. Now, if you actually zoom out, you can actually see how many ships I have moving around. All these little purple dots are civvies. As you can see, there's a lot of purple dots on the map. So we have an awful lot of movement going on. As you can see, they're moving all around the place. We have huge amounts of movement to all these places which involve some kind of either place to mine or place to grab resources. Now we also have construction ships building more, the squares. But here's where the blues, this is where Aluthus is involved. As you can see, we are literally the edge of the known mini galaxy. What is that? Oh, and there's people who hate it over there. And they are in our way. The problem is they are bigger than us and more powerful than us. Now we can probably completely wipe them out, because we have so many ships. So many ships. And that's the thing, we have so many new ships. But the problem is, what do we do there? You know. Okay, the Grand Nemesis join the Starjacks Home Guard. There we go. God, the Starjacks Home Guard's getting powerful. But the problem we have, like I say, is we don't really have jump-capable ships right now. I'm planning on building up to that, as you saw. But right now, jump-capable ships are not the highest thing on my priority. Although they probably should be. So I'm going to full-on crash course. Actually, pay the cost for that. We're going to get energy weapons up next. Then we're going to crash course the ability to actually have better warp drives, because they will be life or death for us. Then, of course, we need to get better everything else. But once we have actual proper hyperdrive tech, which I am too poor to use, we'll actually be able to travel everywhere. So we're going to go for hyperdrive tech. We've just discovered 3 new bands of pirates, and they all want me to pay money for them. So now I may need more ships. No, I don't want to... Oh my god, so we found so many new ones. Now we have a few attack forces. And now Praxels 1 and Faltier 2. That's a problem. Any of you guys moving? Guys? Any of you? No? No? Any of you? Are they too far away from my ships to care about? Okay, now I could manually tell them to go do it, but I think we're literally on the tail edge of nowhere. I don't think my fleets can jump that far. Praxels and Faltier. That's literally on the edge. If they jump there, they can't jump back. See, 33% fuel range. We're going to change that to 66%, but they're still too far away. Okay, I can't get any of my ships out that way. My fleets could land there, but they would not be able to get back, so they're not doing it. I refuse to send any of my fleets over there currently, while there's still big issues. The Starjackals are waiting for the 2 new frigates to get home. And that's going to take some time because of how far away they are. So we're going to have to leave those stations to die, which personally I'm okay with. Personally, I'm very okay with. But we are in trouble. We are very in trouble. Now, right now, I'm still building more scouts. We need a lot more scouts out there. And a lot of my ships, as you can see on these maps up here, are coming in. Anything grey is ships coming back in to rebuild. So everything is coming into retrofit, which is why there's a huge amount of activity currently ongoing at home base. You can see so much going on. Send first fleet to attack Biter Revolt. Yes. First fleet go and engage. Construction of a new exploration ship. Good. So first fleet is engaging. Let's give you a name. Wait, what's going on? Why is combat going on? Are they attacking my homeworld? Okay, an enemy pirate ship jumped in and then left. It literally jumped in, then left. So first fleet is still ongoing. I've looked at their tactics. 50% range is as far as I can currently get them, which is a problem, because obviously I want them to go further. Attack stance should be aggressive for you. Formation should be loose. And retreat with enemy strength 100% or greater. Yes. So first fleet or Speedle first fleet should be good to go. The Starjackal Home Guard, they're waiting for these 2 frigates to make it. Wherever they are. Travelling slowly through the depths of space. Probably waiting for their fuel tankers to arrive. Send Speedle first fleet to attack. Yes. Okay, we keep getting hit by raiders in Usail. So Usail is being hit by lots of raiders. It just asked me to assign 3 separate fleets to have a look at it. But every time the Speedle first fleet tries to jump, they leave. So we literally cannot see what is here. Because these pirate ships, like this one, this Bitter Revolt, just leaves. Which is a problem, because I don't want them to. But they keep hitting and running. They've been wiping out my ships, they're attacking the station. I think they want it for fuel supplies. But you know, they're going to be causing issues. Because they just... Oh god, there's more of them. Yeah, they're just hitting all my stuff. I think they're not pirates now I think about it. There might be independents. There might be the local colony I'm suppressing with my murder bots. So let's send in 4 fleets and see how much they want to suppress me now. Oh, another thing while we're at it, I can now reinforce my fleets with the top of the fleet button, and it'll actually give me my ships, because it's no longer waiting for the colony ship. And I don't know where that colony ship is anymore. I imagine. Hostile Fury, what are you? You're a frigate being produced. No idea where the colony ship is. It's somewhere. Planet Destroyer. Planet Destroyer is an option. I have so many questions. Planet Destroyer. I have so many questions. What is that? Planet Destroyer? I don't remember that. Has that always been a thing? Or was it new for this one? Okay, we're still under attack. This sector here, Usil, majorly under attack. Over here now, these ships keep coming in. Then zoom, 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 zoom. There it is. The Bitter Revolt pushing in and hitting the Topsu mining station. Now I have 3 separate fleets currently in here, but I don't think we're going to be able to stop it before it flees. Because currently all my fleets are over here. You can see they're jumping. They're all over here. Luckily, I've been making lots of weapons and upgrades. So we have better engines, better generators, better weapon systems. But as you can see, they just keep leaving. What we don't have yet are shield generators. But as you can see, it keeps asking me to assign stuff to have a look. So there's 3 fleets here. 3 fleets of ships. But there's just so many enemies and we're just not fast enough to keep up with them. We don't have the fuel levels or the scanning range. We don't know where they're coming from. Although I can make an educated guess. And also, there's weird lag at certain levels, I've noticed. Like, it seems to me like they're coming from over here to Abraxas, where this base still is. So we need to hit Abraxas. We also need to destroy this. Or not, it just leaves. So we may wipe out Abraxas. Because this is getting dumb. We can't stop them. So Abraxas is going to die. We still haven't gotten... we still haven't got some better warp drives. We're just going to have to straight up go for warp drives. Just have to straight up go for warp drives. And honestly, I think until we're able to get our forces out, obviously this needs to get these ships back. The Home Guard has already... Wait, the Elite Crew's already changed what it looks like. The Elite Crew's upgrade... The Elite Claw has upgraded to look like one of my ships. What? The Elite Claw upgraded and took on the skin of mine. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that one at all, but what was I saying? Does it still actually have the shield? It still has the shield? Very weird. Yeah, but until we can get the actual generator things online, get the actual jump drives online, there's not much I can do. So I may leave the current fighting and things ongoing, and we'll get back in once we're able to actually deal with things. Now, right now, of course, we only have 1 planet. The first fleet is moving to Destroyer's Gate. We'll probably get in touch when something there happens. But otherwise, there's a base there, as you can see, a base we should be able to destroy. Otherwise, we should be good to go. Abraxas needs to be destroyed. Destroyer's Gate needs to be destroyed. I'll meet you there when that happens. Until then, take care, be awesome, be epic, and I'll be seeing you sometime soon.